Kourtney Kardashian, one of the most influential person of the planet, and Travis Barker, maybe one of the best drummers of nowadays, officially debuted their romance story in 2020. In only 2 years they got engaged and married. Can we be quicker than them? 3 years after officializing their romance, they're expecting. What the hell? One sure thing, they fell dangerously in love with each other. Let's see how it happened. Kourtney Kardashian is a social media and reality show superstar, was born on April 18, 1979, in Los Angeles. She is also a successful businesswoman, alongside her family members. Kourtney is the first child of the famous lawyer, Robert Kardashian, who defended the former footballer O.J. Simpson and Kris Kardashians, today known as Kris Jenner. She grew up as the eldest child of 4 siblings. Following her, Kimberly, Khloe and Robert Jr. Kardashian. In 1991 her parents divorced, and her mother remarried to Bruce Jenner, alias Caitlyn Jenner nowadays. Bruce was a successful famous American athlete in the 70s and had children's two, Brandon and Burton and Casey, alongside from previous unions. Kris and Bruce's kids united as one family and welcomed Kendall and Kylie. Kourtney attended Marymount High School in Los Angeles and moved to Texas to attend the Southern Methodist University for 2 years, then finished her study in Arizona University. She graduated with a bachelor degree in theater arts from University of Arizona. In 1994, her family generated attention as her father was the lawyer of the former famous football player O.J. Simpson was involved in his wife's murder. Kourtney and her sisters used to run businesses as boutiques selling children's clothes in Los Angeles called Smooch and another one selling women's clothes called Dash before the show Keeping In with the Kardashians that made them famous and popular. Kourtney was seen for the first time on TV in the reality show of Filthy Rich Cattle Drive, where she raised money for a charity back in 2005. The following year, Kourtney began dating Scott Disick back in 2006. In 2007, Kourtney's sister, Kimberly, used to be Paris Hilton, former personal assistant, and hanging out with her. Kim also became popular because SSS tape between Kimberly and her former boyfriend, the rap singer Ray J. In 2022, Ray revealed with receipts that it was all orchestrated with Kim's mother as the mastermind idea. Up to this video production day, nobody sued anyone after those reveals, so you are free to think whatever you like. This attention toward Kim Kardashian was used to promote the family reality show premiere, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, on E! Entertainment. The show was kind of the real life of the kids of Beverly Hills, or the OC. The show was such a success and the whole family gained popularity, including Kourtney. From season 1, Kourtney was involved in a relationship with her former boyfriend Scott Disick. Of course, the family used to indirectly advertise their boutiques and launched several other boutiques in different cities in the United States such as Miami or New York, though the show. Kourtney and Scott's relationship grew over time and passed through different stages. They had a 1st breakup in 2008 but reconciled quick enough to later on build a family together. Throughout the Kardashian business evolutions and launches, Kourtney and Scott welcomed their first child Mason in December 2009, second child Penelope in July 2012 and their third child Reign in December 2014. During those years, not everything was happily ever after. They had several splits, one of the reasons due to Scott's behavior, alcohol issues at some point that was documented in their reality show. Scott's lifestyle wasn't matching his new life as a parent and used to be oftenly absent, miss maturity and leave Kourtney in sometimes hopeless situations or moments. Kourtney and her sisters had several business deals through those years, as clothing lines, makeup lines, phone apps partnerships and brand deals as Calvin Klein. Kourtney was also involved in a cosmetics partnership and co-wrote a book called Kardashian Confidential in 2010. Kourtney also gave a try into acting and made a guest appearance in the ABC show One Life to Live in March 2011 and recently in the remake of the late 90s movie She's All That, in 2021 renamed He's All That, alongside the famous TikToker Addison Rae. Despite Kourtney's private life, difficulties to manage on the side due to Scott's alcohol addiction and misbehavior, in many ways, Kourtney and her sisters managed to stay relevant in the business of influence. In 2015, Kourtney and Scott decided to separate definitively for good and continue to raise their kids with co-parenting methodology. After the end of her relationship with Scott, Kourtney dated Eunice Benjima, a professional boxer who became a model from 2017 to 2018. Eunice was 14 years younger than Kourtney and the relationship was a bit shaky. They had an on-off relationship for about a year. In terms of personal life, Kourtney becoming a mother evolved her lifestyle. She was known to be the vegan of the family and was majorly showing that into the reality show. She developed lifestyle, and in March 2019, Kourtney launched a business that was reflecting it, named Push. Since then, she continued to partnership with her sisters, in particular with her sisters' businesses, when the opportunity came around, and vice versa. Did you know all that about Kourtney? Well, do not hesitate to check her video biography with more details that should be out very soon, or is already available in the information. Now that you have a brief idea of Kourtney's story, let's get into Travis the drummer story. Travis Barker is an American musician and one of the best American drummer, was born on November 14, 1975, in Fontana, California. He has Irish, English and Italian family background and came from a modest family as his mother was a child carer or babysitter and his father was a Vietnam veteran working as mechanics. He is the youngest of a family of 3 siblings. His childhood was a bit difficult as Fontana wasn't the safest place in the world. Lucky him, his mother offered him a drum set at 4 years old. This hobby kept him busy because he used to take lessons with a local jazz musician at the jazz ensemble that taught him the foundation of drums. Over the years, Travis developed interest in other musical instruments such as trumpet and piano, but also developed interest in skateboarding or BMX. As every teenager, Travis developed an interest for music and was into punk rock, but also hip-hop, in particular rap. He used to listen to artists like Public Enemy, Beastie Boys or Run DMC, for example, and is also a tattoos lover. Travis' mother passed away with cancer just before beginning high school and affected his youth. Travis started to use drugs and have an early sexual life. Despite this disturbing behavior as a teenager, Travis remembered and honored his mother's wish to pursue drumming. He mastered drumming and used to go to competitions. Travis graduated in 1993 and started to work with several jobs in the warehouse and as the garbage man. Of course, at the same time Travis was still playing music. He used to be in local rock groups, Snot, Feeble and the Aquabats. In 1997, the Aquabats went on it all with the Blink-182. At that time, the former drummer Scott Raynor of Blink-182 was about to leave the group at the end of the tour. Travis demonstrated high drums and musician skills and officially joined the group in 1999. He was 23. The group dropped their first album, Emma of the State, that same year and sold 15 million copies. The group became popular and became part of the pop rock culture of late 90s, early 2000s. As becoming a popular guy, Travis quickly found someone to share his love with and married Melissa Kennedy in September 2001. The marriage did not last for long as the following year in August 2002 they divorced. This new life encouraged some to develop some addiction to painkillers in the mid-2000s. As a popular rock band, during those years, Travis and his group fellows appeared in movies like American Pie. Travis started to get interested in business and created a clothing line company named Famous Stars and Straps. In 2002, Travis' love for hip-hop wasn't far and decided to link what he does the best with this type of music. He then joined a rap rock group named Transplants. In 2004, Travis got married to a former Miss USA, Shauna Moakler. He was 28. The following year, in February 2005, the group Blink-182 decided and announced an indefinite hiatus. During this time, the married couple had 2 children together and had a reality show on MTV named Meet the Barkers. After 2 years of happily married, they started to have an on-off relationship until they decided to file for divorce. Shauna, he dated Paris Hilton for some time during the summer of 2006. He declared in 2015 about his relationship with Paris that they used to be together all the time, but at some point reality just hit them up, as he declared they were different. He said, quote, "I was a punk rock kid and she was my complete opposite. For a few weeks did everything together. This is also at the same time that Kravis openly shared about his struggle and addiction to painkillers since the mid-2000s. Few time later, Kravis briefly dated another former Miss USA, Tara Conner, that same year. 2006 was a heavy year for Kravis in terms of dating. After Blink-182, Kravis became producer and got involved into a range of music genres as hip-hop, punk rock, rap or EDM for example. At 32 years old, Kravis had an airplane crash accident. Him and his friend Adam Goldstein alias DJ AM were the only survivors and the 4 other passengers died. After the accident, he developed a healthier lifestyle, stopped painkillers use and became even vegan. 2009 was another crazy year in terms of dating as Kravis dated the model Ariane Celeste. They had their good time, as their relationship wasn't serious. That same year, Kravis was rumored to have a flirty relationship with the singer Rita Ora, where he met at the 106 Power All-Star Game. Kravis declared that their story came out of nowhere and unexpectedly. But he appreciated each other's company. He described her as a sweetheart. At 35 years old, Kravis dropped his first solo album, Give the Drama Some, and launched DTA Records, a label music. He continued to explore and collaborated with major artists as Willow Smiths in 2021. Kravis also launched the brand Barker Wellness, a cannabinoid-infused product that helps to reduce pain and increase relaxation. Guys, if you enjoy the video so far, give me a thumb up. In 2005, Kravis was dating Paris Hilton, and who, if you remember, used to be Paris' bestie in the early 2000s. Naturally, yes. Here we are, the first Kardashian he met was Kimberly. He actually used to like the way Kim looks and admitted in a 2015 interview from Clever News that respectfully, he couldn't keep his eye off Kim and he actually appreciates curvy ladies. As most of celebrities living on the West Coast, Kravis Barker also lived in Calabasas, Los Angeles. Kardashian's Jenner family made this city famous in the world and have always lived there. Kravis and Kourtney have known each other as neighbors for many years and became friends over time. Both of them are parents and at the time their kids were underage. What isn't common is to go to the park or the playground with your neighbors and kids. Kourtney and Kravis also shared similar interests toward a healthy lifestyle. Remember that Kravis became vegan after his plane crash accident and started to embrace a healthy lifestyle, while this is what Kourtney is living for since she became vegan too and launched Push. This is what happened. For many years they used to have this kind of relationship. They had been such good friends, sharing interests even that, for those who watched every season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Kravis was included in some holiday episodes in season 14, back in 2017. At that period, Kourtney was in a relationship with Younes, but in those episodes, we could see how respectfully close Kourtney and Kravis were. Kardashians Jenner are queens to keep their private life from the public eye, if they want it. Remember how we found out about Kylie's first pregnancy? Yes, we knew about the pregnancy, after stormy birth. So, in 2019, when Kourtney and Kravis were spotted together on date night, but Kravis denied rumors ASAP in interviews, explaining that Kourtney and her family are close friends to him. That wasn't surprising to deny, this is part of the process. Maybe that was true though, but with this family, we never know. You guys are free to have your own opinion on that. However, few time later, Kravis brought the attention to Kourtney and the public again while commenting on her social media posts in late 2020. These comments didn't help as speculation about them dating was running over the floor. Fans detected similarities in Kourtney and Kravis' social media posts and were just waiting for confirmation. After a year of rumors, Kourtney and Kravis finally officialized their relationship with the world with a social media post in January 2021. They continued to share several significant posts during Valentine's Day or when Kourtney wrote to Kravis a love letter, for example. After officializing their relationship to the world, it was a liberation to them to scream how much they love each other. Not long after, Kravis made a Kourtney tattoo, on top of his 100 tattoos he already got. I guess he found some space somewhere in his body. But more seriously, Kourtney helped Travis to overcome his trauma he had for the plane since his plane crash accident back in 2008. Thanks to her, he was able to fly again in Kylie's private jet and went to Cabo. After achieving this, he thanks Kourtney publicly. From there, Travis was able to retake flights regularly as the couple was spotted in Italy. This perfect idyll brought the couple to be engaged in October that same year. They patted social media on fire, as they were everywhere. However, the engagement ceremony was a low-key one, on a beach with only family and close friends to be there. They had a huge marriage in Italy in 2022 and announced in 2023 they were expecting their first child together. What a story! Who knew that two neighbors who used to have a crush on her sister would be dangerously in love with each other and create one of the most beautiful love stories in pop culture? Guys, follow, like and leave a comment about my question. How do you think they will name their child? Personally, boy or girl, I think Kravis would be nice, wouldn't it? Alright, see y'all next time.
I think when it's kind of easy and like it just everything almost, yeah, it's so weird. I think of like times when things weren't so easy, and it's just like when it's right, it's right.